ultimately pretty much outside of like Bowie knives.
Hunter
Most
superiority.
pretty much just their knives are very easy to conceal. Like just a hunting knife, which you can just easily just slip that into your boot, cover it with your pants, and nobody will notice.
Yeah, but you can't. But it's illegal to do that.
Well, yes, because then you're carrying a concealed weapon. I'm just saying it's very easy to do.
It's not illegal if you don't get caught. It's only illegal if you get caught.
Yeah, I have to unmute. I have to unmute the bot.
Ah, right, it's my turn.
Because instead of expressing my mod powers, I just mute it.
One moment, I'm just doing announcement. I've done the announcement. All right. Ami.
Hi, yes, it's me. Was I?
The fox.
Just getting out my character sheet on the desktop since it for some reason runs better than this one. Although whatever. Started a little worse last week. I will, I will, hey, Ellen. Dyson.
Yeah.
Right though.
Catch, and she
Yeah.
will toss the rapier towards you.
Okay, cool. I pick up the rapier.
Yeah, I'll let you just toss the rapier. It's not as if you're throwing it very far. It's 10 feet.
Yeah,
And
it's 10 feet.
I will.
Technically, it's 20, I think. No, it's 15.
Technically.
So that's
Yeah.
hardly that far.
We will use acid splash. Yeah, sure.
On him?
Yes.
Alright.
Elwin, stab him with his own sword. He fails.
Fails. Takes 7 damage.
Elwin, stab him with his own rapier. It should do a lot of damage, because he coated it in poison.
Yeah.
Attack is weak point for massive damage.
God, I wish, but that's not till later boss. And the branch real quick. Yeah, how do I heard?
That'll be your turn.
Yep.
Alright. This man up here must make a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on. I don't. Is it a Constitution saving throw for Spirit Guardians?
Well, click the button.
So.
Hold on, I gotta click the button now.
It's a wisdom.
Oh, it's wisdom. Not bad.
Stick and Radiance is gone though, but that's not on the field apparently.
He fails.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
That is what? 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and then he is going to attack He's going to attack Gore twice.
This guy?
Now this
Those
one up here.
both hit.
Oh,
It
that
takes
guy.
advantage.
Boop. Boop.
Oops, it actually opened my
2 and
character
5.
sheet.
Hmm.
Cut out. Let's see. 7 damage. Okay.
Alright, and then that will be his turn as he takes 2 smacks at Gore with a warhammer. Rivius!
Which one is Twilight Sync and which one is
Smaller one,
Guardian?
smaller one is Spirit
Twilight Sync's the
Guardians.
big one.
Right.
Twilight Sync's the big one. Spirit
Okay.
Guardian's the small one.
Okay, cool.
I should change their colors. They meld into each other a bit. There. Spirit Guardians is the red death field.
Mm. Unfortunate, I don't have inflict wounds prepared. Kinda sad. Oh well.
Static.
Damn, I would like the bonk.
Bonk. Who are you bonking?
This guy.
Otters. Bonk.
Also divine strike him, damn.
Go ahead. $13 does
What?
not hit.
Unfortunate. And I would like to move spirit weapon and bonk him.
Bonk.
Bonk.
That hits. And that is 12 damage. Alright.
That's my
Ellen.
my action, my bonus action, yeah.
Stab him with his own sword.
I'd like to stab this man
With his own
Oh, sword?
sword.
with the sword that I picked up from Mommy.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead and
specifically,
roll.
Ansel's rapier.
Yeah, and yeah.
The one that we saw him apply poison to.
Yep,
Can
I
I?
know.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
23.
23 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna apply. So.
You have
okay,
infused strikes.
here-
Nice.
And then how much? Well, okay, and I'm gonna do infused strike. So.
Is it only his bow though? Or does
fire.
Sergeant...
I think
Huh?
it's just his weapons in general.
Yeah, I think it's just weapons in general. That's
Yeah.
what
Okay.
He just has infused strikes on all his attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just give it
Did
to
he actually
somebody
get to
else.
use his rapier in the fight? Or did he just spend
I
too
just
much
used my
time?
rapier.
No, I meant the fake Ansel.
No, he
He
tried.
Oh, he did.
He tried multiple times.
Well,
but
okay, he
never
tried
hit.
multiple times. Yeah, okay, it's just a D8.
But then you heat metal to him.
That's
Okay,
70.
So.
There's a poison
After
joy.
stealing his rapier and stabbing him with it, or thrusting him with it.
What does the... What poison damage does the rapier do?
Roll check. Alright, so Elwyn, as you lunge at him with the rapier after Ami tosses it to you, you give a good stab into his arm and what did you say it was? Fire and electric?
Yeah, fire and ice.
Fire and ice. And you see the wound seems to cauterize slightly as the skin around turns blue. And then you see his eyes, and they seem to cloud over. He is blind.
Oh.
But I thought he was already.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay then. Good thing we stopped him from. Good thing he just fucking failed at his job.
Yeah, that
Not a
was
very good assassin.
Well, do your second attack. You're a fucking
Oh yeah, I
ranger.
do have another attack, don't I?
Indeed, you do.
You're level 14, yes.
$23 hits. I hope a 22 hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Damn. Rolling high.
For 13.
Okay, well, it's a little less high,
Alright.
but
13 damage. Alright,
And then
that your turn, Alan?
bonus action. Wait, what's
Wait.
up? What's up?
no, it's just awesome. That was your turn.
Okay,
Bonus action.
bonus action. Sojourn's gonna bite.
Go nom.
here you go, Nom.
Give the rapier to Sojourn, quick.
I don't think I can do
No.
that.
I don't think so.
think I was
Gary.
worried.
Stab him. Hold it in your mouth and stab him.
I don't think that'll work.
Dogs are allowed to do it in fiction, so are dragons.
Y'all
So-
gaming? You be rolling high? So,
Nodders.
so 7 piercing, and then I think they're it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
so,
I added 2d6 to it, but yeah.
So 7, 8, so
15.
15 damage.
That will be my turn.
Alright. This fucker now has to roll a wisdom save. He fails, I believe.
Oh, he meets, actually.
Oh, he meets? Okay then. Alright, roll me damage and he shall take half.
Yes, not everyone has a 22 DC 22, unfortunately.
Yeah, my DC is 19.
Quick side note,
17.
Baru, day 1 of playing Yakuza 0. Played the main story for about 2 hours, then spent the next 6 hours in a baseball arena until I got an S rank on every cage and proceeded to lose all my money gained by Mr. Shakedown.
Oh, why are you so obsessed with baseball in Yakuza?
Baseball's
He
apparently
did this
really
with Like
easy.
a Dragon as well.
Alright. And then it's this guy, so he's gonna attack Gore twice.
Mhm. First one hits.
10
Five.
damage. 5.
Okay.
Next up, this one has to make a wisdom save. He fails. Taylor.
Yeah, he fails. Hold on. I clicked the button.
We wait for Roll20 to catch up. That is 17. And then Rivius, he's going to swing at you twice.
Okay. Ow. One of those hits. The first one hits.
I'm going to reduce the
believe-
first one.
I believe the 24 hits as well, doesn't it?
It meets, actually.
So yes.
So that
Well, I
beats-
don't think he take crits because he has adamantine.
He does.
Yeah, that's just
So
17 at damage.
Yeah, but I can only reduce one at a time, so you take 0 from the first one.
Nice.
So he takes 7
Oh,
damage.
That's just 3. Okay. Let me just roll my constitution saves.
Fine. Fine.
It's going to be a while, but I can't wait till these reductions also reflect the damage back.
Alright. Gore!
Alright, let's see.
Oh no.
What happened?
Let's look at this guy.
Someone found an exploit with a new shake shake it off and the new patch. The new war heal.
Let's see. Which one?
Well, not the new, but I don't think a tank should be self-healing for 9 million.
I see.
No.
Just
He
warriors
was-
just never take an L, do they?
No, they don't.
I'm going to Great Weapon Master this.
Otters.
22.
That hits.
Okay, I get to reroll 2d6. Let's see, that's 24 and 7, 31.
31.
And let's see.
Don't forget your temp HP radius.
Right. Oh, then.
And one without Great Weapon Master.
Otters.
Oh,
That's a crit.
well,
okay.
okay then. That's okay.
That's
All right then.
damn.
Okay, well, fuck.
I'm assuming he's dead. From that, so that's 38.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, it's like 55
Just
damage.
erupts in flame.
And I guess my bonus action attack now.
Indeed.
Yeah.
This guy.
Do it again.
This guy.
29.
Almost. Wait.
He's not marked, so he doesn't get the crit on the 18.
Yeah.
Damn it. Panda. Should have
Um,
marked him.
I did max damage though. 33 damage.
Oh.
Angel's
yeah.
currently the person who's marked.
Yeah, he's still marked. Is the
Oh,
thing.
unfortunate.
33.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
max
there's-
roll. Yeah, just fucking max roll damage.
Max roll.
Fucking okay, Panda. Calm down, my guy. Calm the
He
fuck
will never
down,
calm
my G.
And that'll be the turn.
All right.
Oh, you have 17 temp HP.
Thank you. My HP
Alright.
continues to not actually go down.
Shocking when the tanks fight back to back, they are impossible to murder.
Until
I
we get
wish
a
that
boss,
was
of
me.
course. Until we get like a boss who's on par with
actual
like
boss.
the field marshal.
An actual boss, yes.
Like an actual boss. No.
Um, Sure. All right. So you see a moment of panic flash across the fake Ansel's now blinded up face, and he very quickly reaches into his coat and pulls out one of those smoke bombs and throws it onto the ground.
Okay.
God, okay.
Ami and Elwyn, please make me a perception check, and Sojourn as well.
I see all, motherfucker.
You see it all.
So it seems I am in fact Ami and not Moonfire. Meets beats, motherfucker. Okay, I guess it's contested. So
All right, so
who are you
Jeez,
giving
Sojourn.
it? Who are you giving it to? Cause
That's 16.
we'll
That's
work
26.
off meets beats. So
in whose favor? Cause it can definitely go either way.
It's
yeah.
It's either player
Well,
or
it's your
enemy.
Yeah, your perception check is challenging his stealth, so I'll say you meeting his stealth beats it.
Thumbs up. My statement
So,
remains.
he-
I see y'all, motherfucker.
He throws down the smoke bomb, and the area around him and Elwyn is covered in a thick black smoke. But you managed to spot Army, you managed to spot three distinct shadows, and Elwyn, you spot two. One One is a relatively tall shadow that you would assume to be Elwyn. Another one is a shorter one that seems to be Ansel, and then there's one that is very clearly a dragon. So he does not get to enter into stealth. One moment, let me just see. Alright. Then, so he does not get... This is rolled at normal because he gets disadvantage from being blinded, but he has it. Actually, no, he doesn't get the advantage because he is in stealth, so this is at a disadvantage. So 24 on you, Elwyn.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right, so that is 7 damage.
This is not very good. This is not going well for him.
No, it really
And
doesn't.
then, Elwyn, please make me a. One moment. Please make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Alright. So you're not quite quick enough as you see the shadow approach you and come at you with a dagger in the smoke. And he clips you, but this strike you don't notice is the one that comes from his other hand, as he strikes you with another dagger.
Also, you rolled a persuasion on a sleight of hand.
Yeah, he said perception, so.
No,
Yeah, he
the
rolled-
assassin rolled.
So
Enzo.
that's actually supposed to be 5 higher.
Okay, so.
Okay,
Yeah, I
noted.
wouldn't
He has to roll a 3. Cool, Pock. He rolls
The
a
successful
3.
melee hit as a bonus action, the assassin can attack with a special poison dagger. This dagger deals 1d6 plus 5 piercing and 6d6 poison damage. Damn.
Well, that's a fail.
Max rolled it. Fucking Max rolled the day. That's oh. Amazing.
Parry after proof against poison only protects you against the poison condition, I believe.
Yeah, it's only the poison condition.
So that
Where is it?
is 24 damage against you, Elwyn.
Okay, yeah, I've done that. I've done that roll.
Alright. And that will be his turn.
How much health do you think he has?
Oh.
Too freaking too much more than 0.
Alright, and
Wisdom
then
save,
next fighter
buddy.
has to make a wisdom save. He fails.
Nice.
He takes 21 damage. And then he smacks Rivius twice with his warhammer. Or attempts to, at least. 21
both
and
of them
26.
hit. Oh, 21, 26? 21 miss. 21 misses, 26 hits.
8. 8 damage to Rivius.
I'm gonna reduce that one. He takes 0.
Thanks, bud.
So I wasn't sure if the next one will hit him at all.
Alright.
Wait,
Tommy.
does that means I don't roll
You
con save?
No, you do. You still got hit. You just didn't take any
Yeah,
damage from it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good thing I have Warcaster. And that was my first the 22 was my first roll. Smile?
Yeah,
I mean-
so you're fine.
I'm going to perception check to see, try and get a general sense of what kind of range of HP he has left.
Can you not see the bar, or
No, I can see the bar. I just want to know like close to like numbers. Like
I'm not gonna give those to you.
I don't
Already
want
told you
exact.
before, I'm not gonna give.
I don't want exact.
He's
I
he's not looking
Don't know
good.
what to give you then.
I don't know, under 100.
No.
Cool. TY. Guys, come in. Is the smoke bomb still up or is it cleared?
It'll be clear at the end of at the start of his next turn, but it doesn't matter. You can see him anyway.
Cool. I will cast Chromatic Orb at him. Nice. This will be
25 hits.
This will be this will just be force. This will just be force damage.
Do you be still
Nice.
wild magic?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, we need to.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Abs, I have a question.
Oh, bad
Yeah,
for me.
you've got a. You haven't actually had to roll any.
Cantrip.
I have a question, Abs.
Hmm.
First of all, whenever Spirit Guardians proc, do
No.
I have to roll wild
No,
magic?
it's only when you.
No.
It's only when you roll. It's only when you cast the spell.
Spirit weapon isn't effective.
Oh, I forgot. I mean, I don't think it matters, but spike growth is gone, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a long
All
time.
right, Ami, you are fine. No wild magic.
I know there's a mute point, but I just wanted to say.
Yeah.
Take 19 force damage, bitch.
He has already taken it.
Thumbs up. And we do.
So let's say I cast Healing Word on someone.
Yes, that would trigger it.
That would risk wild magic. Yes.
That'll be my turn.
All right. That is a fail on the save.
Unfortunate for him.
Indeed. He's about to get bullied by some sailor scouts.
Where's my? Oh, here it is. I was like, where did my kid go? Damn.
16 damage.
A single necrotic damage. I mean, radiant damage.
No, that's 16 radiant damage.
And
Oh,
he
okay.
takes 2 swings at Gore. Both of them hit.
Yep.
5 and 6.
Okay.
And that will be his turn. Rivius.
Airborne. This guy.
Does not hit.
Why do I bother swinging this Warhammer
Because-
sometimes, you know?
There's the
Look,
potential.
sometimes you hit. That hits.
LOL.
The cycle continues. Are you hitting this guy?
Yeah.
Alright. That
Yeah, I can move him
is
back. But, you know.
11 damage. Alright. That's your turn.
Yep.
Elwin.
Okay, well, we're gonna go back to the bow now since Rapier is all used up.
Yeah, just go back to the thing that's going to do a lot more damage. Check.
Now the poor fucker's blind.
Indeed.
Imagine just a person walking up, pressing a bow to your chest and loading an arrow.
That wouldn't be a very effective bow.
Yeah, it
Crossbow,
wouldn't be a
hell
very-
yes. Crossbow, giga effective.
You need at least a little bit of distance for the bow to work.
Yeah.
You
Just
got about 5 feet between you.
Yeah.
Got about arm's length. That's enough.
he had a pretty high AC, so we're just gonna play it safe. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. I keep forgetting I have this.
Wow, look at you. Well,
Even
roll
more
the
damage.
roll the thing first. We'll roll the thing because you cast the spell. Actually, wait. I don't think it specifically triggers off of you casting spells. I don't remember
know,
it
does it?
triggers.
No, it does not.
I forgot. Yeah.
What happens, Ames? What does Sojourn have to roll long wild magic since he's covered in it?
He's not covered in it, but he's
Yeah, he was.
cat.
Yeah, he is.
Anyways,
He was
Crystals.
prismatic.
He's chromatic. So it hasn't really come up, mostly just because you haven't used his breath weapon.
Check.
I mean,
Oh my
I just
God.
can't. I mean, I'm trying to save it for another occasion.
Yeah.
We are preserving resources.
Wowie.
Crazy.
both
right?
of those will hit.
resources.
Does
What is
21,
it?
22 hit?
Yeah, he said.
Yep,
Yeah.
both of those hit.
Okay.
I mean, he's blind, so.
And
Yeah, you do
Plus-
also get advantage, by the way. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I do? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
so-
You get
wait,
advantage.
Yeah, he is
roll
blind.
roll one more because Delvin accuracy.
yeah. Okay, so this roll.
There you go, it hits. That does a
You
crit.
get advantage against an opponent that's blinded, I believe. Let me double check.
I don't
Attack
think-
rolls against the creature have advantage, and attack rolls the creature has disadvantage.
Yep. 21,
Okay,
22,
no crits.
23. Oh, mega lol.
Why do I not hit with my
Okay, so
Warhammer?
total damage is 23.
23.
Your second attack.
Gonna just roll the longbow 3 times.
Yeah. Nice.
29 hits.
That's the 29 hit.
Yes, 29 does in fact hit.
My bad. 13.
13. Rolled the exact same.
Nice, 28.
Yep, 28.
I said 3d6 now.
Hunter's
Oh no,
Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
Alright, Hunter's Mark.
Anyway, I'll probably be able to knock him down next turn.
Okay, that's
Alright. Wisdom saving throw for this boy up here. Fails. That is 21 damage. And he will strike at Gore twice with his Warhammer and maybe deal some health damage, but probably
Yes.
not.
Oh, you hit twice, so probably. Yeah,
Potentially.
there goes. Let's see, that's 5 and 2.
The road.
Oh my
I
god.
take
they-
1 health damage.
Look at what they need to do to harvest a fraction of our power.
That's all. That's funny.
Gore, you have lost
Swinging
a
it-
single point of HP.
That guy there.
This man will now die.
23,
That hits.
and I need to reroll 1.
You've been focusing me for some reason.
That's
Gore's
24
act-
sorry,
Gore-
27 damage.
Gore's the more dangerous of the two of us.
Oh,
Technically, you're
that's
the
the
more dangerous
thing.
one.
They're
You
actually,
beat-
2 of them have been hitting me per turn. We killed the other one that was hitting you, so we had 2 and 2 on us, but that's 2 and 1.
Technically, you're the bigger threat, Rivius, because Gore might be able to deal more damage, but you stopped them from being able to damage Gore at all.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair.
Swing again. That's a crit.
That's the crit.
Nice.
And
That's
that's
high.
1, 2, 3, 4, d6. I keep re-rolling.
Yeah, he survives this for now.
That's hot.
That's
Oh my god.
4 is 18.
Okay.
Plus
But yeah, I'm just gonna measure something.
1,
You're gonna just see if you're in range for infused.
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
2,
Definitely not.
35.
I love having a barbarian where he has to do math every time he crits.
44. 55 damage.
He dead? Did you kill him?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hard number this time. He has 3 health.
Now the question is, do I just kill him with the bonus action attack, or do I insult him real quick first?
Yes.
Well, I mean, let's try and take a couple of them with backups with just along with just Ansel, just so they can, do their time.
I
In
mean,
prison.
I don't-
Well, so the insult was I was going to use my bonus action for second wind instead and heal the 1 HP.
Do it.
That's BM.
Do it. You can go get finish over us anyways.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm not going to roll it, but I'm just going to heal that 1 HP.
Alright, you use your
And
second
that'll be the
one to
turn.
heal that one. God damn it.
He's gonna die to the spirit. The spirit
small-
guardians.
The small tuft of fur that he took off of you has regrown.
just before his eyes, it just the cut that he made. is
Can
gone.
I tell the spirit guardians not to kill this guy? Not to kill this guy.
I mean, yeah, you determine who spirit guardians does and doesn't attack.
True.
I mean,
I-
you can just tell him to stop attacking him.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
I
just
rem-
talk
I
about it
rem-
this time.
I revoke their attack privileges.
Alright, so they
that
no
one
longer
person,
get
or-
attacked as spirit guardians. Yeah, this one individual is no longer being attacked by the spirit guardians.
I revoke their
Alright.
attack privileges from this guy specifically. Only this guy. Maybe this guy. We'll see.
Alright, is that your turn, Gar?
There you
That
go,
is the
buddy.
turn.
Alright.
Oh, 14 more HP. Yeah.
One moment. Just check something. So you see Enzo, the fake Enzo, let out a ragged breath as he looks past you, Elwyn, and says, it's certainly been fun, but since I can't even see the fun that we're having, I think it's time for me to step out. And
We'll leave.
Oh, no.
and you see him pull out another smoke bomb and throw it onto the ground. This one covers a much bigger area, covering a 15-foot radius around him.
Okay.
Dude,
So it covers
It covers
significant.
It covers a
It covers
significant.
significantly more. And Ami, Elwyn, and Sojourn all make me perception checks, please.
So real quick,
Uh-huh.
Hunter's mark is on him.
Oh, he
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. That your smoke bomb means nothing, but I will roll the
Two
perception
elements,
check
which-
anyway. You
All right,
Hunter's marked.
so
Well, funny how that works, huh?
gonna do this. So Ami, you can't see him, but Elwyn, because of your hunter's mark, you still can. And
Vanishes?
Oh, sorry. It's not that he can't find. Apparently, it's disadvantage.
Oh,
Alright, so
it's
roll
a
again, Tyson.
advantage.
Well,
Oh
I
wait,
mean,
Phil, if you have disadvantage, then wait, do I have advantage or?
You
Yeah,
you have
that's-
advantage.
you have advantage on finding him, roll again.
Okay,
but I
here's
don't think you can win.
hold up. Well, hold up. I need to check silvery barbs.
But I know I can track him though. Like I have it.
Yeah,
like,
it's still
track.
on him for the next hour.
yeah.
Silvery barbs? Use scroll?
I don't think that's
Reroll?
gonna help.
No. Question. I mean, you never know. It's worth the attempt.
You have to lower like I think 10.
I mean, hey, no matter what happens,
You'd have to roll a 1.
All right. The issue with that is, Ami, you can't see him. To cast the silvery barbs on him.
well,
He got you there.
it just says you magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into an encouragement for another creature.
I
does-
imagine you probably still need to be able to see the creature you're targeting.
The only thing that mentions seeing you can see is the giving the advantage thing.
No, it's one reaction which you take when the creature you can see.
I don't have that
You
on the
can
thing.
see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can
You don't have to
yeah.
lambast.
All right. So,
Oh well, that
uh,
slightly changes my plan, I guess. Not much.
so he disappear. He vanishes from everybody's sight, and
Unfortunately.
things not cooperating. Alright.
Anyway, hey, who's ready to take some friendly fire, Smile?
Me. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait.
Alright.
It's time for the friendly fire damage, Dylan. Yes. Yes,
All right. That'll be the end of his turn. And it is this guy next, and he will make his wisdom save. He
This
will
guy
fail.
or this guy?
This one
Oh,
next to Euripius.
well. Yeah, wisdom save time, maybe.
He failed his wisdom save, so roll damage. $17. And then he will strike at you twice, Rivius. He will hit once. No?
No.
No.
What's your AC
you're
again?
okay.
24.
No,
24.
24, isn't it? So he
Indeed.
misses you both times.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, yes.
Ami!
Anyway, hi. I'm currently waiting for map tools to open.
What are you doing? Why are you waiting for map tools to open?
He's probably gonna cast Fireball.
Oh no. I'm casting so. Oh really? What the fuck is that roll? That's
That's
awful.
unfortunate.
That's fucking awful.
That's
That's
a lot of
unfortunate.
twos.
Yeah, it's a lot of 2s.
Anyway,
That's
hi.
a lot of twos.
Hi. Anyways, depressing damage
Okay.
roll. Depressing damage roll aside.
I'm guessing you've censored it on where he was.
No, I'm gonna center it over here. Also, this is all force.
Alright, so I don't
Also, this is force
I
force
don't-
damage.
I don't think you need to get out map tools because it hits everyone in the room.
Thumbs up.
It hits literally everyone in
Also,
the room. In
it's-
fact, I think it hits the entire room.
Yes, smile. Anyway,
What's the
this guy
saving
is knocked out because I'm declaring non-lethal for anyone it would well KO since it's force
Nice.
damage. So that guy's
Yeah,
that guy is knocked out.
Yes, regardless of his save, he is knocked unconscious.
Who is? This guy?
This one up
Anyway,
here.
everyone, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. I don't know if I'll
Okay.
make it.
Nice.
I don't know if Gore could make the saving throw, guys.
I failed my own save. Banger. Was 29.
Glad
so
that I failed my Constitution saving throw.
it's easy.
Hey, Emsk, I have a question.
Hello.
Does Warcaster count against?
No, it's only on keeping Kong.
Only on keeping concentration.
Anyways, I have to roll this 2 times anyway because I'm gonna get hit with damage.
And I believe you're probably gonna have to roll higher because it will be a DC 14 concentration save because you take 29 damage, half of, and I believe it's half damage.
I'll use my reaction on this one. Wait, is that any damage? I think it's any damage, right?
No, here's the problem. If I drop Spirit Guardians right now, it's going to be the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, so do you want to drop it? Technically.
No, I just want to see if I know how to drop. If I could drop it, I'm going to be pressing this button multiple times.
You don't.
Man,
Yeah, you're fine.
that would be funny though.
Alright, so let me make the Constitution saving throws for these guys. So I'm not even gonna bother with this guy because he's unconscious regardless. That's pack tactics. So 1, 2.
One pass,
So-
one fail.
This one passes, this one failed. So this one takes 29, and this one takes half of that, which is 14.
Real quick, also, Rivius, you take 5 less damage, anyways. I rolled
Okay,
low, but
so
whatever.
how much?
It's something.
So that's 24 damage. Wowie.
Yes. Oh, and I took 14, so I lose all the temp HP.
Alright. And
Can't
that,
believe,
is that your
you-
turn, Army?
I'm glad I have
Uh,
a good HP pool.
Uh, let me look at
Oh,
something.
also, Elwin, could you just quickly drop the text for Hunter's Mark in the chat, please?
Oh, I should have cast that. Oh well. Oh, it's invis. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, seems like that's it for me. Anyways, actually no. I'm gonna run up here.
Alright, is that your turn?
What's this?
By the way, did I have a question? So, the fake guy, God, did he get hit with it?
It covers the
You
entire
don't know.
room. The safe assumption is yes, that he did get hit. Otherwise, he
that.
would have had to run outside, and that would be like dumb for him because that's just bad decision making. Nodders.
Unless, here's the thing. Unless he teleports, there's no way he would have gotten hit by the freezing spear.
Indeed. Indeed.
Like if he has a escape button, I don't know. Like helms of teleportation aren't that expensive.
I can just well at that point I can detect it and counterspell that. Anyways, yes, that is my turn.
Would you be able to detect it?
Well, if I threw up like something like detect magic,
True.
if I get there. Well, depends on the method. Depends on the method. Because still casting a spell.
But you would have to know he's doing it if you to be able to
Indeed.
counterspell in
Currently-
the first place.
Currently, we don't even know where he is.
Well, wherever he is, he's frozen in place. So,
Indeed. Well, he's not. 'Cause
Anyway.
There's no water around here.
Hmm.
Indeed.
This man needs to make his save.
Doesn't he take damage from the freezing spears?
He did. We just
yeah,
we
he's
just don't
dead.
see it.
No,
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, he took his damage.
Okay.
He manages to pass the wisdom saving throw.
Of
Roll me damage. 18. That's a nice easy one to half. I don't have to think about it.
You don't have to think about
And
this.
then he's going to target Rivius. It's becoming clear that Rivius is the bigger threat.
Okay.
Because every time they hit Gore, they just do nothing.
Yeah, but he's such a cute
that's-
little halfling, though. He's harmless.
That's one hit.
Doesn't do anything.
That is 12 damage on Rivius.
Unfortunately, I already reduced, so.
And then
that is all.
Rivius?
That is full HP. There is no temp HP. I wish I had temp HP, but it disappeared somehow. You know.
Alright, Rivius, it's your
who did
turn.
that. Wonder who did
I
that.
wonder. I wonder who did that. You know. I don't know. The
I
criminal's
have
still out
no
there.
idea.
The criminal's still out there.
Dude.
That is my turn. I hit
Oh,
him
I
in
could
the
have
face.
passed it. Ah, well, whatever.
Yo, Pog.
That hits.
Ignore the additional 7, the additional 5. That's only 13 because I forgot to turn off new moon, full moon.
That's
I'm
alright.
out. Hey, you wanna see the spirit weapon miss?
Let's see.
Yo, Pog, you
That
did it.
hits.
Let's go, get me.
The cycle is broken.
For now.
And
That's the
that
same damage.
is 13 damage. Alright.
Anyway, I'm gonna go roll my 10 HP now.
Elwin.
So
Thank you,
I'm,
me. You're
We're
welcome,
gonna-
me.
Oh, I need to.
so okay. So if I want to make a, when I'm looking for him, do I need to make perception or survival?
Perception.
It would be a perception check because you're looking for him in the.
Nice.
You're looking for him visually. So
I mean, you can
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
also you can also have audio cues.
yeah, but I'll let you have the advantage for.
Oh
Visually
yeah,
as
you
well.
did move into the bubble.
I guess
Yeah,
I was
but-
seeing 1 in 18.
I didn't know you were in the bubble.
I can
I'm
just
not-
roll for myself. That's so it goes quicker.
No. I'm not. Camps, guess
Okay,
what?
so
What?
Double digits, baby. You
Yeah, I
broke
see
it.
it.
You finally did it. You did it. You did it. I'm so proud of you. You did it
Yeah.
again.
I got Rivius down to double digits. He hasn't been there for a long time. Alright. What else would you like to do, Elwin?
okay, so was that my action or what was that?
I believe roll is that if you do a perception check to look for someone's stealth, that's an action, but I don't like that, so I'm gonna let that be your bonus action.
Well,
Okay.
the problem is none of us can beat his stealth.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can.
We either have to employ shenanigans or we have to fucking guess where he is, because we physically cannot beat his stealth check, and he does not have to re-roll. Unfortunately. So it's
Okay,
I was
so-
kind of hoping it was a divinity. We're kind of hoping we would just employ the divinity rule here. Oh, I hit him. Oh, he's now unstealth.
So okay, so we're gonna just
How
we're gonna just
D&D
shoot.
works though.
So I didn't see him, so we're gonna shoot.
Not
I know it's not how D&D works, but the problem is that we left all our anti-hide tools later home. Also, our ranger rolled like shit.
I wasn't supposed to roll with advantage, but
Well, they both hit anyways, so.
yeah, they both did. So.
I mean, he's blind, so he can't. So he's gonna have a tough time finding his way out. TM. Or he just follows the line of combat, which means he bumps into people.
Okay, so altogether he takes 40 damage.
All right. So Elwin, you let loose 2 arrows into this man, and he falls over. All right.
Oops.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's. Oh well, hold on. Shoot. Yeah, I guess that's my turn. Cause I can. Oh no, hold on. Bonus action move. Sojourn.
Your bonus action was looking for.
Command him to. Yeah, bonus action command Sojourn. Have Sojourn.
He can move on his own. Sojourn can move on his own. You do not need to command him.
No, I think I do.
You need
No,
to.
you
You
need
bonus
to
action
command
command
him.
him to attack.
I think you only need to command him to attack. He can move on his own, I
You
believe.
can move.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't need. Without him, you commanding him, he can only take the dodge action or move.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
no, so that's my turn. Yeah, I just want to move Sojourn. That's all.
You can also probably move
Alright.
into the bubble now, because you want to block the entrance so that fake motherfucker doesn't get out.
Oh wait, okay, so just move him down then.
No, move yourself into the bubble.
Bubble.
Move yourself towards the place.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Gore. There's one man left.
Yes, and he gets the swings.
Dude.
Gets non-lethal.
Hey, buddy, pal, Elwin. You get 12 HP.
Another crit.
Amazing.
Okay.
It's
Believe.
1,
But that's
2,
the point.
d6.
Hey, if you could just knock him out, that'd be great. Another survivor would be phenomenal as well.
Yeah. It's 4 more, 28, 31. There's 3 more, 7, 14. That's 45.
45 damage. All right.
Next swing.
Still stands.
He
and he does not stand
yeah,
anymore.
no, he is
30
no
more,
longer
yeah.
standing.
All right. So he is. You knocked him unconscious.
Move
Yep.
out of
No
here.
one's unconscious. Do they look like they're like staying awake like those other ones did at all, or no?
No, they are
Oh.
out.
Okay. I think I'll use my bonus action attack to grapple one anyways. In the sort of like if they wake up and try and bite down, I'll be holding them.
He'll grab their mouth and hold it open.
Pretty much.
Right.
Also use his body to help block the doorway.
Well, well, I mean, at least Elwin still has advantage on the perception checks to make him to find him. Try and find him,
Yeah.
even though he can't pass. Annoyingly.
Alright, so at this time we will. I will let everyone make a perception check.
Are you going to
Guidance,
have him?
I like
Are you going to have him re-roll just on virtue of it? He rolled a 30.
Yes, he.
He rolled a 30 while in the fog. If he leaves the fog, I would assume he needs a new one at least.
Has the fog dispersed?
So go
Has
ahead,
the
everyone.
smoke dispersed yet?
The smoke is slowly
That's
dispersing.
that's the wrong one.
Double
They're-
one.
Well, okay.
Yeah, 28.
Tyson said, "Fuck you. I can see you, bitch."
Alright. So, Elwin,
What?
you scan the room as the smoke begins to dissipate, and he's not here.
Bitch. What a bitch.
Good.
Rude. All right.
You don't know, but Elwin knows where he is though.
Well, he has advantage on tracking him, so he can
Yeah, I
probably.
guess I.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the? All right. Where's the blood trail? Where's the blood trail? Madge. Where's the blood
Yeah,
trail,
basically.
motherfucker?
I'm being the
Alright.
bloodhound.
All right, Go ahead, Owen. Give me a survival for this one.
Also have advantage.
Still an advantage because you're tracking him.
A
All
little
right.
worse. A little worse.
You go over to where you stabbed him and shot him. And you find quite a bit of blood on the ground where you were standing, and none anywhere else.
We actually teleport out. Bruh. Fringe.
Yeah, it sounds
Let's
like
kill
you
him.
teleport. That's why I
Fuck
think Jim's was like, oh,
off.
can you do it?
Do any of you currently have message prepared?
I have sending
Or
prepared.
sorry, sending, yeah.
I have sending. Like, dead ass.
Because there's the 24 guards outside the crawl space, just in case he just somehow booked it that way and transformed. Yeah, just on the off chance. It's
Look
like,
for-
hey,
look
if somebody's coming out,
Look for anyone.
knock them out.
Look for anyone leaving the crawl space. Apprehend them.
Yeah.
Alright. We will exit initiative at this time.
Mm.
And you pretty much instantly get a message back of no activity so far, but we'll keep an eye out.
Ami, are you gonna detect magic?
Yep, I'll spend the. Unfortunately, I don't have it prepared. It'd take 10 minutes. Rivius, do you have detect magic prepared?
It'll take 10 minutes, unfortunately.
God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll just I'll use it.
I
I'll
mean,
do
I
the
have
thing.
dispel magic prepared.
I also have dispel magic, but that doesn't do us any good. Anyways, I'll use the 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Alright, so...
I think during
you-
that 10 minutes, I would like to take these guys down to the guards.
Alright.
And just to let them know, hey, we got two for you.
Alright, so you take the 10 minutes to set up the ritual and cast detect magic, and there's definitely been some magic cast in this area in the last
Yes.
while.
Oh shit.
Is it armor magic? I don't know. Who cares? I don't know.
You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you can learn its school of magic. Alright.
Can I just learn
Well,
traces in this? Can I just learn traces in this case?
Yeah, I will 100% do that, just because it makes sense that there would be a trace of whatever magic was used.
Thank you.
That's... Let me just quickly double check what... So it was of the School of Conjuration,
Interesting.
around where Ansel was standing when the smoke bomb went off. So, best guess is it was most
Yeah.
likely teleport.
Kring! He would have said something, and that would have revealed him, because that's talking.
But he is kind of a good assassin.
That is a little falls to the wayside just on virtue of casting rules are a bitch. And are very
Oh.
strict on how they work.
Did anybody have that red dragon scale, by the way? Probably the guy that got away, I bet.
Yeah, so
You never saw a red dragon scale when you searched him.
we weren't exactly paying attention to the fine details, so he might have had it. He still might have had it.
When you look through, when you scrounged your way through his bag real quick, you didn't see anything that
but
looked
all-
like a red dragon scale. Just
but
lots
al-
of poisons.
But also, Ems wouldn't be a cunt like that and make a mini boss that runs away have a key item that we are physically required to have to proceed throughout the dungeon. So
I mean, to
Yeah,
be fair, they'd be smart, though.
it would be smart, but that's also how you lose. That's also how you cast the player resentment spell.
Yeah, that's cringe.
Incredibly,
How you?
Just
that's
like
how
having
you
a-
That's how.
that's
Yeah.
just like having a mini boss that runs away again.
He doesn't
Yes.
want to die.
Yes. This is the second time that we've had a mini boss that runs away, Eps. Fuck
Yeah.
off!
Oh, yeah.
The bird!
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the
the
bird. Why
bird.
did you kill the bird later?
Yeah, we got to kill the bird
And the
later.
And
Yeah,
the bird
but I don't-
wasn't a mini boss. He was an environmental object. He
Uh,
was a set
Environment.
piece.
You know,
Uh,
if I had a nickel for every time I stole a weapon from a boss that ran away, I'd have 2 nickels.
I still call the bird a mini boss just because, you know, oh, he's important. Now he's an asshole. Returning character.
Well,
That's what did.
But yeah, he was
there
a set.
anything-
He was a set piece. When he came back, he was a mini boss, but he was just a set piece in your first encounter.
That still means he was a mini boss to begin with, Smile.
The bird.
You're not.
Either-
This isn't up
either
for
way.
discussion.
For you to ever fight him.
We should probably
That's-
then.
That plan was changed when you ripped open his fucking shield.
Anyway, can I track any of the conjuration? Just because it generally, even if it's teleportation, generally it's, I would hope it leaves, I don't know, a trace of where potentially its direction. I will make an Arcana. You know what? I'll make it easy for you. I'll make an Arcana check.
Alright, go ahead. Make me an Arcana check. We'll see if you can trace where his spell went to.
I am very good at this. I am the champion. I am the champion of the god of magic. If I cannot do this, I'm calling bullshit. 24.
Alright, 24. He has... You are able to... how do I theme this? Alright, so you astrally trace his teleportation.
Uh-huh.
Eventually the trail goes cold, but you follow it all the way out of the old empire.
Nice.
He is no longer in the Imperium.
Cool. So he shouldn't be a problem for now. Sick. I mean, I'm annoyed because I wanted to chain lightning him. I wanted to force chain lightning him onto the ground. But, you know, it's fine. I'm not irrationally frustrated or anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He teleports back in and stabs on me before teleporting away
Yeah,
again.
no, that's-
No, at that point, at that point, fuck you. I'm
At that
casting
point,
shit.
Ami just dispels him.
No, at that point, I'm seventh level counterspelling him, so he can go fuck himself. Because that automatically succeeds because the teleport spell. So fuck yourself.
It would be funny though if he attempted that.
Yeah.
It'd be his own death,
And then-
death
and
sentence,
that-
but yes.
And then fresh spell, chain lightning, point blank, so you can go fuck yourself. God, I hate it. Anyway, check the bag of the fucking goons. Yeah, one of them probably has it, just because I would hope that we're not just irrationally fucked over and have to go find a dragon in the
Cool.
mountains.
Check them and also check maybe inside. There could be like a chest or something with their personal belongings.
And we never really got a good look inside the room because our
Yeah.
ranger fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, you check over the four. None of them have anything. They all seem to be, from what you can tell, they seem to just be like perimeter guards or something.
Why are they so
ought to be running
tanky? Why the fuck are they so beefy? These are cultists in robes.
Okay.
I will say, when you're searching them under their robes, they are wearing plate.
Okay, so they're
Yeah,
morons,
you
is
said
what
it-
I'm hearing.
Wasn't it half plate or was it plate?
So what you're
I
telling me
believe-
is that they're absolute fucking morons.
Let me double check. They are wearing. They are wearing half plate. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if I
they're still
remember.
morons, just less morons. Anyway, I guess we just go back and look in the room just to see if there's anything missed, because you kind of need a scale. Otherwise, we have to...
Who is bankrolling these people that has like half
I
plate
don't-
for the beef?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I wish they would stop, but just because I'm sick of fighting such irrationally tanky enemies. Normal, I mean, God.
I still say
Damn
we
it.
kill the. I still say we kill the mage. The mage college head.
We don't have conclusive proof that he's helping them. So as much as I don't like him, as much as I would like his shit and his school, I'm not going to
Okay,
do that.
Okay,
But
but
hear me
here's
out.
the thing though. The warlock could have cast it because warlocks get mystic arcanums.
They do,
Arcanums?
yeah.
Arcanums?
Arcanum, whatever. Arcanum, whatever.
Arcanum?
Yeah. I would
So
assume it
basic-
was the warlock.
Probably.
Yeah, it was the warlock
Could have
that we
been.
murdered.
Granted, that would have been I would have had to be a really high level warlock, and he died in a single round, so I don't think he was a very high level warlock.
I mean, he died to pretty massive hits in a single round.
Yes, from the combined focus fire of our party, yes. Still a bitch though, so it probably wasn't him.
It was probably like level 10.
Then that would have. You don't even have your Mystic Arcanum at that point. You only get that at level 11 onwards.
Yeah, probably level 11 or 12. I just wouldn't throw like level 17 enemies at us yet.
Well, remember
I mean,
also, enemies don't follow the same rules as us. So
They
Yeah,
don't.
exactly.
They don't. Also, he couldn't have just because Maze isn't a 6th level spell, I believe. Also, I don't even think Warlocks get Maze.
Yeah,
Also,
it
it's
could
Glyph
be a
of Warding,
wizard.
and Glyph of Warding is a wizard spell. He's a pure wizard spell. And technically, I guess by virtue Artificer spell, but don't know too many Artificers.
everything's a bard spell.
Yes.
Hey, Mark, I got a question.
Hello.
It's a bard spell.
Is this anything?
No.
That's just a lantern from the.
Okay, it looks like a lever.
Yeah, no, it's just a lantern.
I just noticed that and I was like, huh.
Yeah, there's one in all four corners.
Yeah, I noticed. So I was like, no.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, we go back to the room and look and take a better look inside of it now that the occupants are gone.
So you take a look. You head off and take a look inside the room. It's a small like dining area, but there is a chest, and upon opening the chest, you find one moment, let me double check. You find what appears to be a ring of spell storage.
Oh,
Ooh, what's
sick.
in it?
And there is the spell Mage Armor currently inside of it.
Hmm. Wonder who that's aimed
Well, I
at.
don't need it because Wave's hand.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but I definitely like my bracers of defense currently. But I might drop them
Okay.
once my AC gets nerfed.
Oh, Amps, I have a question.
Hello.
More
Can I
resources.
put Can I put a spell in my lunar bed now that we're not in combat?
Yeah. You
Also,
can
the-
sort out your ring.
Also, the DM team have yet again forgotten it's for the whole level 6 Spirit Guardians debacle.
Yeah.
No.
I'll try and get it sorted out this Monday. Okay.
So that's a no.
You can sort out spells. Just for now, level 5? Spirit Guardians is I'll say yes for now.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
either upcast or no, since level 5 is.
For now, I'll allow upcast. If we change that, I'll just let you redo what you have in your ring.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
I put level 6 Spirit Guardians into the ring. It bugged. It can't
Indeed.
gaming.
Oh yeah, we're level. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to add Spirit Guard. I have to add that to my sheet.
Anything
Alright.
else to adjust, or was that the only thing?
That's the only thing worth note. There is some studded leather. There
Hello.
is what appears to be some fine clothing. And there appears to be what looks to be some leather armor with the insignia of your guard. on it.
I'm taking that. Actually, I'm just gonna set it on fire with firebolt. Just burn it.
All right, so you just burn the contents of the chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
But yeah, looks like this was the equipment that was used by the assassin to get into the palace.
Gee, couldn't tell. Anyway, hey, I'm sorry, we go back to the other door that wasn't magical, the non-magical door. Take a wild guess on what I'm going to do to it.
Are you gonna disintegrate it?
Yeah, 7th level disintegrate. Boom. I hold the door. Alright. Everyone in.
Alright, so you disintegrate the door to the food storage?
Yep.
Alright, there's no longer a door to the food storage.
Excellent.
There is now a hole. There is an archway.
Poggers. Very pug. Very well.
Alright.
I searched the room. I'm going to roll investigation. Because I don't
Where? In the
Food storage. Because I don't fucking
food
trust you.
storage? You're gonna...
Because I don't trust you. I
Alright.
trust you about as far as I can throw you when you're the DM. And I can't and I
So
cannot
you-
throw people very far.
You have noodle arms.
Yes.
He does have noodle arms, not his.
You check over the storage room one more time just to make sure that there's nothing hidden away, and you check behind a crate. It falls over and cracks open, and there's some very fine cheeses.
Incredible. Wait, was the door to the food storage unlocked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then I
Yeah, it's
retract.
been unlocked.
Oh, then I retract. I did not disintegrate it. I thought it was locked.
I'm sorry, but it's funnier.
Because you've checked it once already.
Yeah,
Well,
already
it's
been
well,
in
I've
the room.
slept since then, so forgive me for forgetting.
Alright. But yeah, you check it over once more, and you find some fine cheeses.
Amazing.
Very stinky.
All right, we
Hey, you know
fucking-
they're good.
all right, we sprint back, and then I actually give a proper investigation check to the other room.
Alright,
Yeah, I was
go
about to say,
ahead.
can I investigate the door that was locked?
The magical one.
Yeah.
Alright, sure, you may do that. Ami, while you are searching the main room,
Oh, I put spells in my screen, guys.
Crazy.
Wait, how
look
did
at
you, wait,
you!
Jesus.
how did
6th level inflict wounds and spirit
how
guardians.
did you put 20?
How did you do that? Because you don't
How
have
did you
the
put 20
you don't have the spell you don't have the 6th level spell slots to spare for that.
Well, I
You
mean-
can do one of those currently.
Okay, I change it.
Others. Next time we're in
I mean, you
downtime,
can-
we can do that.
I change it.
18.
I change it.
You changed it.
Indeed.
Just the one spirit guardians for now.
And then spirit weapon.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you know that
Right.
that inherently massively increases the power of spirit guardians just because of everyone in it is going to force disadvantage because there's no way that this bandit isn't also going to simultaneously have Twilight Sanctuary up?
Are you ready for pain?
Yes.
I can't believe Ems is giving Taylor all the cool things. What the fuck?
You've had your time.
I was about to say.
I continue to want my time. I am a greedy bastard. I always want the spotlight, motherfucker.
I'm guessing
Both
if
of
they're-
you. Both of you are getting nerfs up to the next boss. Enjoy it while you can.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
my one of the max temp HP on Spirit Twilight Sank is getting nerfed after the next.
You know
after
what?
the-
That's fair.
It's good, but you know, it's not like saying.
Yeah, the change is going to be that you instead of always having max, you have to you roll, and if you roll below average, then they get average. If you roll above average, they get
Awesome.
what you roll.
That honestly, I was about to say that's probably what they're just gonna cut in half. Meanwhile, I'm having my AC cut in half.
You know what? That's also fair.
It's a shame that it hasn't fucking mattered because because nothing attacks me.
All right.
Usually
So,
can't really get to you very easily.
Yeah, so they have
3
AC.
plus 4, 3,
Yeah.
3, 5, 1.
all right. So, Ami, you search through the room.
7.
You do manage to actually find something.
Mm-hmm.
In the chest, after the fire has burned out, you find a small hidden compartment in
Uh-huh.
the chest. When you open it, you find a dagger.
Uh-huh.
Let me quickly read for you what this dagger is.
Cool.
Only level 6 Spirit Guardians is in it right now, but when we long rest again, that's gonna be what's in it.
Nodders.
All
Alright, so you find a dagger that is named the Serpent's Fang. It deals 1d6 damage as per normal for a dagger.
Uh-huh.
It is a +2,
Cool.
and it secretes a constant poison that deals 66 poison damage.
Cool.
Isn't that Ansel's dagger?
It is a second of those daggers.
Cool. Yoink,
They
it's
are
mine.
Bruh, he has another
They
one.
are they are twin daggers for the twin fangs of a viper.
Wonka.
You know, I really should have just stolen his. I really should have just cast Heat Metal on his when I had the chance. Stolen it too. Oh well. Imagine the bullshit I could pull. Oh well.
Hami becomes a rogue.
No, I just continue. No, I just continue to spam tensors because it's more efficient for daggers.
Hami becomes an arcane trickster. Alright. That is all that you are able to find in this room. The rest of it is just a normal common room.
So I guess we really are gonna go off to the fucking mountains and go meet a dragon. I mean, as much as I am not disagreeable towards the idea, would have liked to progress further in this first.
The main reason for that is because it's not ready.
Amazing.
They had to distract us because they didn't think about the whole disintegrate the door plan. So they had to probably be like, "Hey, Imps, why did you do this?" And then they did. Then they did this.
No, what they actually did was memed on him for the 2 days for that week's
yeah?
prep.
Yeah, I was bullied a lot. I still am.
Deservedly, and I will continue to bully for you for the rest of time over that because it's great.
Don't be too mean. Don't be mean.
Part of me also feels like this is because I think we were told to go to the mountains, and then the night happened, and then I don't know if they expected the search of the pits right away.
Yeah, you preempted them on that one.
Yeah.
You got
Because
them
I
on
think
that.
the plan was to go out, and then we would have happened to have gotten to scale, and then come back. Oh look, we have one.
You guessed their bluff early.
No, I
magic
100%.
stuff.
I 100% expected one of you to figure it out, so I was expecting the adventure to the pits.
Mhm.
I wasn't expecting the disintegrate and the fact that I thought the door was supposed to be magical.
Can't believe you're changing your story because can't believe you're changing your story as a match. This is a joke.
Because I was hoping I could figure something out for the disintegrate, but I couldn't.
I'll distract you.
So this
So
is
do
our
the
solution.
mountains.
Incredible. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're being JRPG'd. What the fuck?
One of the DMs plays JRPGs for fun.
Yes, I'm aware.
You don't believe it?
Well, the problem is this isn't a JRPG. This is a Western RPG. Wrong
Probably
genre.
also like it.
Made by someone who made by someone who massively enjoys JRPGs. They're one of the co-DMs.
Anyways, hey, let's leave. Also, or I could just teleport to the Dread Keeps, cast Windwalk, and go do the thing now. Cause you know, what's travel time? LOL.
Can do that, yeah.
Yeah, and then me, I cut travel time in half because mountains.
Well, Windwalk. LOL. Anyway,
Yeah,
hi,
so
DM.
Windwalk and mountains.
Well, I mean, they'd
So,
be normal.
Super speed.
It'd be traversing the terrain would be the whole speed reduction, but we're not doing that. So, unfortunately, as much as I would love to cheat, that doesn't work. It's a little hard to get lost when you're, you know, above the ground.
Floating.
Yeah, flying. Anyway, hi. We're over in the Dread Keeps now.
Hold on, do I still have a Dread Keeps map? I don't think I do.
I don't think
No,
we
I
ever
don't.
had a Dread Keys map, did we?
No, we had. Well, we did. We had a couple.
No, we did. I think it was. No, we did have a Dread Keeps map when you were around, Owen. We never had one when Gore was around.
Mhm.
But yeah, I had to delete the Dread Keep map of Roll20 so I could fit other maps on the Roll20.
Heck.
I still have the Dread Keep maps, I just don't have them on Roll20.
Hi, DM. I now cast Windwalk on myself and my allies. Oh look, there we go, flying off to the what is it, south?
Yeah. So hold on, let me take you guys to
The world map.
my still very janky world map that DG apparently wants to fix for me one day.
It's like
You
what
know,
over
we
here?
could- Oh wait,
It's
Wild
like right over
Magic.
here.
Yes, Wild Magic. Roll me Wild Magic quickly while this loads.
D20. Nope, I'm fine.
Nope, you're gook.
There's no wild magic for the fox. A fox gives no fucks about wild magic. I saw
There
that
is no
one
Wild
time.
Magic in Bossing Say.
Yep.
I was hoping. Like, part of me was kind of hoping that we would see a Moonfire roll, but no, we don't.
Nope, no moonfire rolls today.
Sad.
Impressively. Very impressively.
Sad. I'm sad.
On top-
See a Moonfire roll.
Yeah, even on top of the ridiculous amount of stupidity that was witnessed in Ruined King earlier. Where I rolled where I rolled a 20% back to back to back in this same turn.
She went smack smack and then she kept going.
Alright, so you start making your way down to the south.
Making our way downtown.
Walking
time.
fast.
We're not walking.
At this point,
Flying
at this
fast.
point it would be like the early afternoon, I believe. Yeah, because you guys went off to the pits fairly early, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Something like that.
So yeah, this would be getting towards this would be in the early afternoon that you're doing this. So you still got plenty of sunlight.
Flying.
You make your way across the mountains, down towards the south, and after how fast is Windwalk again? 500 feet a turn?
300 non-action dash, 600 action dash. If you are spamming dash.
So 600 every turn.
Yep. That's it. 100 feet per minute.
100 feet per second.
100 feet. Yeah, 100 feet per second. TLDR, we fast.
No,
We
there's.
ballin'.
Hold on. Let me equate that to
We
something
travel
I
the distance of a football field in 3 seconds.
100 feet to meters. That's 31.5 meters a second. That's
Welcome to Windwalk.
hold on. You guys are going at like a tenth of the speed of sound.
Sounds about right.
7, 8.
At ground level. Yes, Sailor, are you trying to say something?
Oh no, I'm trying to count.
Okay. Alright, so it takes you about probably like 10 minutes to make your way down to more or less where you were told the area is. Gore, you're actually quite close to your home at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go stop by Gore's village.
We don't have time.
Yeah, we can do that another time.
Well, I mean, this spell lasts for 8 hours because it's stupid. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we could probably visit the dragon first, and then maybe
we could stop. Okay, listen. We'll stop on the way. We'll stop by on the way out. We'll pick up something that we can use to TP there. And I can take you there if you ever want to go back. If you ever want to go.
By the way, because Elwyn lived in the kingdom of
Elerian. So you were all the way here.
Yeah, I was born in Elerian. Or Elwyn was born in Elerian. Where was Rivius and Ami?
Great question.
Oh.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to know, Dragon Boy?
I see. Never mind.
That implies a Fae is going to tell you things about themselves.
Just don't remember.
Don't
Yeah.
you have like 1 million family members or something?
Don't worry about it.
70.
Yes,
what is it, like
Alex.
62?
But Alex has told the mages not to track down and tell them that they're nobles now.
You want a siege? Of small, tiny children? That's how you siege. That's how you siege.
Resisting awful joke.
Proud of you.
I should
Alright,
I should specifically say resisting urge to make dark joke.
I see. I'm proud of you. Nice. You did.
All right, so you make your way down to a small plateau in the mountain ridges where you see what looks to be a camp, and it seems like it's been deserted for probably for several months at this point. The tents look like they're worn and weathered, and it seems as though nobody's been here for a while. But outside of that, it looks like it was a very well-stocked and provisioned camp.
Doesn't make sense why they would abandon it. I come out of cloud and I start investigating the camp.
Alright, you start to investigate the camp, and
So yeah, tell me everything. Everything.
Alright, so the camp has...
Side joke. Apparently it's my lucky fucking day.
Why? What's up? Oh,
Have you seen my rolls?
I just noticed the investigation.
Yeah, Butch. Yeah, tell me everything.
Alright, so... You start looking around the camp. There's about 30 tents that look like they're for sleeping. There's 2 large tents that look like they're for storage. A tent on a small rise that looks like it was probably the commander's tent for whatever this camp's purpose was, as well as a large provisions area that is filled with various weapons and material components for magics. It appears as though a lot of the organic components have expired at this point. The weapons are all non-magical. But you do also find what appears to be a very well-equipped blacksmith on the site that has what appears to be the required tools in order to enchant weaponry. So your guess is that they enchanted weapons as they needed them enchanted. Overall, this camp is very expensive.
Makes no sense to abandon it. Oh, and Gore. See if there's any tracks around.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll do
well, go ahead.
AK, track those motherfuckers.
Elwin.
Right, so?
Are we tracking? So,
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
would be
they
better,
track-
survival
track-
or...
Survival.
Yeah, for tracking, it's survival.
Okay.
How?
Unlike, you can re-roll that prop because of reverse.
Yeah.
Bountiful luck.
But is quite expensive with a commander's stand.
So go ahead and re-roll. Okay, 18. That's much better. All
Owen
right,
falls
so
on his face the first time.
Elwin trips over a log bench. Does a combat roll and gets up as if it was intentional.
2,
roll.
3,
I meant to fall over, don't worry about it.
5, 7.
All right, so Gore and Elwin, you look around the camp, seeing if you can find any traces of people leaving or evacuating or migrating, whatever it is they may have done. And you find what appears to be a well-treaded path up the mountain. Seems as though it's a pathway that was used a lot. The stone has been worn and faded from probably several hundreds, if not thousands, of people moving across it over the course of however long this camp was here. And it goes up deeper into the mountains for quite some time. Ami, as you continue to investigate the camp, you check out the tent of what you would assume to have been the camp commander, and you find a small journal.
Cool, I read it.
All right, you read the journal, and you find it. The initial page contains what appears to be a log of everything that you have found so far in this camp, as well as some extra amenities that you would assume were either spent or have rotted away in the months. And you find out what this camp was for. This camp is a dragon hunter's camp.
Oh, we found found
Hunters.
hunters of Elerian. Fucking F for hunters.
You find that this was a dragon hunters camp that was being funded by several nobles from the city of Eternia.
Guess that funding all dried up, huh?
As you skim through the journal, you see various reports about trying to locate the dragon's lair, that they've made significant progress. They're still confused as to what kind of dragon they're even looking for. They were told it was a red dragon, but they found evidence of green dragon as well as red dragons. So
Yep,
they
that's
are
okay.
theorizing that there's 2 dragons in the mountains, which if
Matches
there are,
up.
then they're expecting a incredibly good payday when they bring them both down. It starts going into details about how they think that they've found where the dragon's nesting area is, a large cave network that is up the main path up into the mountains that they have marked out and secured. as well as the fact that they have at this point lost upwards of 20 men to this dragon, and it has so far been one of the most costly expeditions that this commander has ever led. As you start coming towards the end of what's written in the journal, you come across what appears to be Elwyn Pet Searcher. Nice. You come across what seems to be notes on the fact that there is now at this point only 5 people left in the camp, one of whom is the quartermaster, one of whom is the blacksmith and enchanter, and one of whom is him, with everyone else having either left or died. You also find notes that says that the dragon is receiving significant support from what appears to be humanoids that have seemed to have formed some kind of cult around the dragon.
That's our dragon.
And also there is a note saying that the camp is at this point essentially abandoned, and he can't really face the investors at this point because he has lost them a lot of money trying to bring this dragon down.
Oh, they're the ones who made a bad investment.
So he has instructed the remaining members of the camp to pack up and leave and go home and take whatever it is they want. May as well let them get something out of all this. And then he said he's going to walk up the mountain and make one last attempt at this dragon.
Poor fool. Should have left for Elerian. Anyway, close the journal. Put it in bag. Walk back outside. Come on, let's go to the mountain. Did the... well, I suppose before she gets ready to go, she just looks through and just looks for denotions of where the camp, well, where they thought the lair was. At any specific location that they have pinpointed.
Yeah, with the help of Gore and Tyson's survival checks, you find the worn path of what was clearly the treaded path they took to get up to where the mountain was.
Sick. Alright. Alright, come on, let's go. Return to Cloud. Start flight. Flight starts.
Alright, you turn back into Cloud and start making your way up the path and following the path through the mountains. It's a bit slow because you have to try and follow the path, so you can't go at your full speed. But after a few minutes, you find the path comes to an end at what appears to be a large cave entrance. It is definitely big enough to fit an ancient dragon through it.
Sick. Return to form. To non-Cloud.
All right, and the moment you return to corporeal form. That's the word, corporeal. An arrow is shot at your feet.
What?
Neat.
And you see from the rocks around the cave entrance, you see several humanoid figures rise up, most of them holding bows, and some of them holding swords and shields.
Stand
all of them trained on you.
Stand down. I mean you no harm. We wish only to speak with your leader. She will simply raise her hands as if she is surrendering.
You see them glance at each other, looking around, and they start talking in what sounds like Draconic, but it's definitely not.
Okay, yes, the false Draconic that we learned about from the other guy.
It definitely has the sound of Draconic, but it makes no fucking sense.
Either Ami or Elwin.
You're pretty sure that if they were speaking actual Draconic, they've just swore at each other a lot.
Okay.
So, as they have their little deliberation, one of them steps forward and will speak to your army. What is it that you wish here? If you wish to join, then we will allow you in. If you wish to commune, we will discuss. If you are here to threaten our leader, you will perish.
We have no desire to see more of dragonkind dead. We come here in the hopes of starting the process of mending the rift twixt men and dragon. I have no interest in seeing you or your prophetic leader dead.
He turns his head and spits. Ugh. Mending the void, mending the rift between men and dragon.
Yes, because the rift between it was not created by the dragons, it was created by Bane, who possessed them. It is not their fault, and you wish to see such majestic creatures returned to a place of nobility, rather than talked about as if they were savages.
Well, we certainly agree there. We also wish to see the dragons return to their stature of nobility, ruling over man as they should.
Yes, that's right. These
Hi,
guys are-
goddesses.
Of course. Serving under dragons is no small feat, after all. But yes, if you would so call it that, we wish to commune with your dragon leader.
They shout some more broken Draconic at each other. Then please, leave your weapons at the entrance,
Of course.
and you may enter. And do not think that simply because you are a spellcaster, you are forbade from your surrender. You will be under constant watch, and any attempts at spells will be countered.
I have no unless I am brought to threat first, I have no intentions of levying any of my magics against you.
Good.
Anyway,
And
you three, come on. Anyway, the other three, get out of cloud form.
I poof into existence, put down my warhammer.
Ellen puts down his bow.
Gore drops his arsenal.
Also, if it may help.
I was about to say, he just like,
Also, if it helps our case, any, we have a champion of Bahamut with us. Who, from what I have learned from other sources, your leader is also a chosen of Bahamut.
I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm sorry.
No problem. They look around at each other, grumble in their broken Draconic. We know not who your Bahamut is, but this championship makes you friends of our leader, then
They put us on the same side. And I see that, and they put us on the same side, in the same vein. For he also has the he also deals with the multi-scaled coloration that your leader does.
There's some rather loud grumbling amongst them at this point. You are very well informed if you know of the hybrid.
Indeed. I do my research, and I have my sources. One cannot rightly call themselves a wizard if they do not have access to either.
Fine then. Enter the cave. Make your way through. You will not be accosted by our people.
We appreciate the hospitality, and she will bow.
And he bows back.
Reese is trying so hard not to roll his eyes at these people. It's so hard, man.
Play along, it's simpler that way, and you know it.
Like, this man's an actual cleric, and he's just like, man.
Well, as far as I know, she's the entire world. She is a leader, a god, whatever they wish to call it there. But yes, come on, let us make our way in and find our
We're dropping all of his weapons he carries. So many weapons. There's just a pile of weapons next to.
Also, she dropped the serpent's fang into the bag of holding a while ago before we left for this place.
Nodders.
She's going to respect their wishes and leave the long short at the door, but even she's not that stupid. Gore, I don't need to worry about Gore because Gore will literally just punch his way out.
Yep.
Gore can literally punch his way out. He has the strength.
Yep. Elwyn has a dragon, and you just can cast magic because LOL.
Gore will rage and pick up a rock if he has to.
Return to caveman.
Return to rock. Anyway, we make our way through the cave, following whatever directions we are given to go meet with the leader.
Alright, so you make your way through the cave. It's very long, but you're given directions as you move through. You come to a large open cavern that, as you walk through, has a sleeping dragon on a mound of gold. It is very clearly it's a young dragon, and it is sleeping on a large mound of gold. And while the majority of its scales are red, it very clearly has black scales on it as well.
Well, seems we have our dragon.
But you are ushered past and told to go deeper down.
Another young hybrid.
Alright, we continue Rue VV as I have let Isidore return to book form.
As you continue through, you come to another area where there is what appears to be a wormling with black and gold scales that seems to be speaking in broken draconic with some of the cultists, and it will turn and look at you.
She will simply wait.
And it'll look at Elwyn in particular, and it sees the insignia, and it nods its head,
it's back.
It seems as though the actual dragons might know what that means.
Yeah, I
And
would
if
hope
the
so.
cultists definitely do not.
No, probably for the better.
And after about 10 minutes of walking through this cave, you finally reach what looks to be a large central chamber. If it wasn't for the fact you were receiving directions, and if you didn't have a Minotaur, it would probably be pretty easy to get lost in this place.
Well, I'm on, and also mountain train range.
Indeed.
Mountain does not equal
Yeah.
caves.
Oh wait, does it? I mean,
Well,
think
not
it does.
not necessarily. Okay.
Well, the caves are in the mountains in this instance.
well, that's what I'm
so-
saying. I don't think there's a cave. Anyways, keep going. I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, that's all right.
I'm being silly.
And as you enter this cave, initially you don't see anything until you hear a voice boom throughout the entire cavern, speaking in broken Draconic, and you see all of the cultists in the cave just leave. And the moment that they have all left, you see dropping from the ceiling a ancient black and red scaled dragon.
Holy shit.
And
She'll just the fox will just grin.
she is larger than ancient dragons that you've read about.
He's larger than the glass stick?
Significantly.
Damn.
Nice. She could probably give us for a run for our money currently. Well, also good. I think she. I think she. I mean, it'll be hard to, unless we go out of our way to blatantly do it. But I think she could probably give us a run for our money, even if we were post long rest.
As she drops, she seems to turn in the air, and her wings splay out, filling almost the entire cave. And all of you have to brace yourself against the wind as she slows herself to land gracefully in front of you. And she will speak to you in proper Draconic. So Elwyn and Ami, you both understand this.
Others.
Do I have tongue?
I do not think you have tongues because we were prepared for dungeon crawling.
Ow, hold on. I don't sad.
Yeah, you
Do
were.
I have a scroll?
I do not think you do.
I have a scroll for
I don't-
tongues.
I mean, we can just translate for you, or eventually, ask her to speak in common.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd probably
so
say it just because it's 500. Go ahead.
So she will speak to you in Draconic, and she will say, "So, 4 champions of the gods."
Perhaps before you continue, when does your power go out?
Hour.
Huh?
Hour.
We have an hour.
You have an hour. You have an hour to get as much done as possible.
4 champions of the gods.
One of whom you are directly acquainted with. She will reply.
Yes, I've been informed of this, Elwyn. And she looks directly at you, Elwyn.
Terrifying.
Nodders.
You're much smaller than I was expecting.
Well, he can hold his own in a fight quite well, and if I was to fear anyone in this party, it would probably be him.
And I will mention that I slayed Tiamat's champion.
Not slayed. You
She-
smoked Tiamat's champion. You
Yeah, you fucking
smoked
annihilate-
him. You.
You annihilated that man.
Elwyn does himself a disservice. From what I was told, he quite handily, what word is it? Smoked Tiamat's champion in one-on-one combat. It wasn't even
Well,
close
yeah.
from from the story I was told.
I don't think there was a champion left to have.
No, I think
Um,
I think Tiamat's still trying to find a replacement, as far as I know. I don't know, but I haven't. But I'm not in direct contact with Bahamut, so I wouldn't know.
as you inform her of the absolute destruction of Tiamat's champion, she lets out a booming laugh that shakes the entire cavern, and stones start dropping from the ceiling. Before she looks back down, and she switches to common at this point.
Sick.
Big.
And then there is a minotaur, a halfling, and a kitsune champion of the other gods.
Indeed. I am of Mistra. The halfling is of dual gods, Saloon and Moonbow, and the Minotaur is of
Been
Hell.
rather silent lately.
You also haven't tried to talk to them much, so
Yeah, because because Bane was
we ousted
sort
Bane.
of suppressing.
We ousted Bane. Remember? You just
Yes,
haven't
I
tried.
know. Yeah, he's been busy though.
But
Lots of things to do.
first world problems aside, yes, we are champions of the various gods. Chosen through trial and all that, yada yada yada.
And what is your purpose for coming here? It seems very far away from your new city.
Indeed, it is. On virtue of we're trying to oust we were in the process of trying to oust a cult that had taken up residence beneath said city, and this serves a dual purpose. As unfortunately, we need an ancient red dragon scale for a lock, and believe me, I wanted to syndicate the door, but it's actually magical this time, unfortunately. And
Yeah.
on virtue of wanting to start the process of trying to mend the rift twixt men and dragon, as it has remained sundered for far too long.
Unfortunately, it is a rift that is
Not easily
hard
solved.
to steal.
It is. That I cannot deny, and I will not, on virtue of it being folly, to deny such a thing. But
Much like the rift which we came through.
yes, that one's far more literal than that one is far more literal. But yes, at the very least, we sought to at least try and start some sort of process on virtue of. Well, it's earlier to start now than to start later. When the rift may have been deepened by virtue of the tales continuing to be spread.
Indeed, I too have been working. In fact, and she lowers her head, and as she sniffs, all of you get slightly pulled towards her.
Okay.
Yes, we partially learned of we partially learned of your own ambitions to perform the skull through through your mate. He's just fine, by the way.
We also met your daughter, Marinestra.
Yes.
She's fine.
Ah, Galstick. Old sod.
Indeed. He yet lives, and so does your daughter. They're doing quite fine.
Good. I'm glad the
Damn.
hunters never got to him.
You seem to have multiple spawn here as well.
Yes, you do. Now that was unexpected.
Yes, one of them has been living with me for quite some time. I used to have two, but a group of dragon hunters killed them.
Is that the one?
There
Okay,
was two
okay,
though.
okay. This is out of context. This is out of character question. Was that the one that the hunters killed?
Yes.
Nice.
Hey, Hams, you did said there was two dragons though. There was one
Yes.
with
Dragons.
Dragon-
The wormling is a newborn.
Oh.
Unfortunate. Did you ever get a glimpse of them? I'd perhaps want to have a couple words with them.
That's just rude.
They have since moved on after kidnapping another one of my children.
Oh no,
But
that is highly unfortunate.
it is. But regardless, the ones who took them seemed interested in preservation more than anything else. So I have hopes that they'll find their way to a safe place.
Here's hoping. But yes,
But
you seemed.
it matters not. I have many scattered across the world now.
Yes, as we have heard from Gaustig. But you seem to know who we are and what we have accomplished. So, I need not regale to you what's our accomplishments.
We just started whispering. It's like, why the broken draconic?
What was that? Sorry, it was a bit too
Why the
quiet.
broken draconic?
Why the broken draconic?
Ah, yes, the cultists. It's quite simple, actually.
There means to an end.
I use them to ensure the safety of my children, but they don't need to know the specifics of what they're actually doing.
You're not very intelligent.
They don't. You kept them right.
They don't
keep
need
them.
to.
You keep them decently in the dark, don't you?
The only thing they know is that they are spreading my children to the four corners of Elerian for their foretold future.
Indeed, some
Of
sort
dragons
of.
ruling once more. They wish to usher in a second dragon war.
Yeah, and I'm sure that you have no intention of doing so because that will go poorly for both sides.
Indeed. No, the second coming of dragons will hopefully be a more peaceful one. But
Triumphant,
they
peaceful.
don't
something.
need to know that one.
Yeah, of course.
They can continue to live out their dreams if they wish, ignoring the obvious truth.
The dragons. If the dragons were blunted the first time, a new flock has little hopes when a whole host of dragons was blunted.
Indeed. But should the need arise, my children are quite capable of defending themselves.
Still dragons, so.
As the Lost Hunters expedition here learned quite severely.
Perhaps unfortunately so. I have the journal of the camp leader.
Ah, yes, the last one to come. And she seems to stomp her foot a few times, and you see someone come walking out of a darkened small cave off on the side. And you see a man clad in what appears to be magical plate, full plate.
Huh.
With a magic greatsword.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello. I heard that you have my journal.
Indeed, we do. Do you want it back?
No, it's better left where it was, or you can take it if you wish.
Well, I
That
mean,
life is long past me at this point.
well, you're not dead, and that's honestly what I was worried about most when I read that. When I read that you were going off alone to try and shoot one last time.
Oh, I very much should be. I probably made it the furthest of any of our groups since the original hunt, since our original group of hunters. But when I made it here, Gaustig told me about
This one's Gahak.
everything.
This one's
Oh,
Gahak.
not Gaustig.
Yeah. Yeah, the one
Gahak.
that one's in the forest.
Gahak told me about everything she has planned, and I'm not gonna say I wasn't interested.
Do you? I don't suppose you would know what happened to that original group of hunters, would you? I'm going to guess disbanded, considering that I haven't heard of any particularly powerful adventurers being slain within the last while.
It would be nice to have another high-level cleric. That's just me.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of them were clerics.
It's fine. It's a problem now. It's a problem. It's just a problem. I'm
If
currently
I
finishing.
remember correctly, it was a druid, a warlock, a paladin, a warrior, and I believe a wizard.
Diverse party.
They were quite effective.
I don't suppose you know what they did. What happened to them after their. What happened to them, huh?
After they slew their first dragon, there was a disagreement amongst their group on how to treat further dragons. Some of them wanted to preserve dragons, while others were only interested in dragons' death. So, as far as I know, their party disbanded due to disagreements on how to proceed.
I see.
What happened to them after that, I do not know. They left our camp.
Don't suppose you'd have any of their names, would you?
It was a long time ago. Unfortunately, I've forgotten.
How long ago? If I could get a date.
At this point, it's probably coming close to a year and a half now.
I see. Well, thank you for the information. And
I
I'm
guess you could.
glad you yet live.
This is out of character, but could you legend lord that?
I could, actually.
We could, but we
Well,
don't know
that would-
any of their names.
Well, I could. Well, okay. Well, I don't need to know their names. I just need to know that they were a group of adventurers. Of like, hey, what happened to these guys? Or I could just legend lore them in general. But granted, I don't think it's necessarily important in the grand context, so it may just fail. Because legend lore is picky like that.
Okay, well I'm just throwing it out there, out of
Yeah.
character.
They're just a group of adventurers. They haven't done anything important other
Well-
than kill a dragon.
And that's all. And that's precisely all they needed to do to become important. Previous. Shockingly, killing dragons isn't easy. We would somewhat struggle to fell a dragon of any notable age, even at our strength. And I am of absolute mind that even Galstig here would give us a run for our money, even if we were at our peak.
Her name is Gahak.
Gahak. They both start with G.
Yes, I know. I just wanted
They
to
start.
come
They
back
both
to
start. They
you.
both start with GLA.
No, they don't.
Gahak
Yay.
is G-A-H.
Anyways,
Alright, so. Gahak will speak once more. But you said you were interested in one of my scales?
Yes.
yeah, we just
Really
needed.
a red one?
Yes, a red one.
Yeah, we just needed to open a door.
Yes, because unfortunately it seems that these cultists are hell-bent on summoning, reviving, summoning, awakening, whatever you wish to call it, a red Dracolich beneath the pits, the Colosseum. So, you know, mildly bad. Don't want that to happen.
Also, we need to not only
You need-
destroy the Red Dracolich, but return the, undesecrate the remains? Question mark.
She turns her head at the four of you. And what are your plans after?
Well, as far as as I'm sure you've potentially learned, the Ethereum Imperium War is currently on hold for the winter. Honestly, we don't know what the hell we're going to do afterwards, but at some point we know we're going to go down to the garrison, the Imperium's garrison at the Tear, and face down the big man himself, and then go for the actual source of everything. Bane.
In the short term, though, probably revive a bunch of people.
Yeah, in the meantime, deal with the fact that we had a simultaneous mass assassination in the city by these cultists, proving themselves to be a significantly bigger threat than we thought they were to be.
Have enough revival magic, but we
Yes.
have preserved their bodies though for a time.
Out of character, does revival magic work on dragons?
It's a dead creature, so yeah. It would.
It has to.
The only
No,
way
wait,
we'd the only way we'd be able to resurrect that dragon is if we had true resurrection, which we don't have.
I don't have.
Yeah.
No, I only have
No.
raised dead.
And even then, that's only if it's not been dead for more than 200 years.
It's only been dead for a year and a half, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I'm just sorry.
Oh, you mean the dragon that was slain
Yes,
in the cave?
indeed.
Yeah.
What the hell did you, what did you think we were thinking about?
Probably the Dracolich.
Draco Lich.
Thought you might be intending to revive the Draco Lich.
Why the
Like,
fuck would we
proper
do that? The
Because
fuck would
the
we do
true-
that?
True res on a Dracolich, bring it back to life, and the Dracolich is gone.
True. Yeah.
Oh,
Use
well,
res magic. Use res magic on the undead to make it.
Damn,
It's
you
a
right.
kill.
Damn, you right.
It's JRPG logic. Remember.
Yeah,
Gotta use healing magic.
Gotta use healing magic on an undead.
Except that doesn't work in D&D for whatever reason. It only works in fucking Pathfinder or other editions that aren't called 5e.
Ramps can make it so.
Yeah, he could. Hasn't so far.
I wanna, you know what?
never
I
come
really
up.
wanna know? I want to know what happens if you reincarnate a dragon, because they can't become a dragon again.
Could be technically
They
become
turn into a dragonborn.
They could become a dragonborn. They may also become something else, but they'd be alive again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be random, but
Would
that'd
be
be
random.
a cool, interesting concept. Using reincarnation on a dragon, and then
Best case, we just use true res on them. So they're actually what they're meant to be.
I know. Look. I'm thinking of interesting ideas. Okay.
And yeah, I
Yeah.
get that they are interesting.
That's when you make a special table for non-humanoids.
Okay.
It becomes dragon becomes Tarask.
LOL.
But dragon becomes turtle. Not
Never
us.
did. It becomes a turtle.
But yes,
I can never look at Tarask the same way again. But go ahead.
Alright.
frankly, we don't know if they're going to succeed or not. And that's the only mildly unfortunate part of this whole ordeal, is that they are actually going to successfully summon. And all clues indicate that it's going to be of the ancient variety, so it's going to be extra dangerous.
Okay. Sorry, my mother's typing. Alright, so Gahak will ask, my train of thought is just gone. She will ask, and your intentions to revive the honor of dragons is real?
Yes, it is perfectly real.
Why
We-
wouldn't we?
We have the physical we have the latest champion of Bahamut in our party, and as a stalwart ally, I see no and if you do not believe me, you're a dragon. You're good at percepting intent, especially one who's been around for a couple thousand years.
She walks up and stands in front of you. Her foot coming very, very close to you, and you gain a true sense of her scale as her foot is actually probably bigger than any one of you. Then take your scale. Have your pick.
I appreciate this. And with success, you may your Baronestra may be able to fly the skies of Elerian, unbothered.
And one other thing. And she lifts up her paw, and you see her pull off one of her claws.
Eh?
And the wound seems to immediately close as skin covers over it. Take this.
Why?
And as she places the very large claw in your hands, you see that it's hollow.
Huh.
With several holes in it.
What's that?
When you come to your final conquest, summon me.
Yeah, Elio, what?
I see.
It's probably
That would be
huge.
such a
Pretty
that
big,
would
so-
be such a boon. Thank you so much.
You have no. This will be a grand boon for when we go to take the fortress of the Tear, and for when we and for when we face the Undying himself.
It would be remiss of me to not ensure that this monstrosity that brought us here isn't defeated.
And it is and what a grand, and I can think of no grander scale of to give people to give thought about their opinions of dragons than on the battle that will decide the fate of this world.
So close. You almost said the name.
You
We
almost said
almost did. We almost had a companion title drop. Man, we've been
Why?
sad. We've been cheated. We've
Why
been.
Why do you think I specifically avoided saying that? Smile?
I did hear that hesitation. You almost said it, then you're like,
You almost said it, dude. It was there. It
Uh-huh.
was so palpable.
He avoided the roll credits. He did a smut.
I avoided the automatic campaign end. Don't worry, I'm doing you a favor. Yes, but yes, we greatly appreciate this, and I'm sure all the forces that will be there, I'm sure all of the many people that will be there that day will also appreciate it. But in the meantime, we can, and perhaps in the
And once
meantime.
that process is done, I can finally shake off this damned cult.
They're a bunch of people, all right. But in the meantime, we can certainly potentially spare some of our efforts to help in your efforts to do what you do to make subtler moves on the board of yours.
Oh, don't worry. My chess game is going just as I planned it.
Phenomenal.
Perhaps one day I will even tell you where all of my children are.
That's a new campaign.
Check.
4 of our champions go fighting dragons.
And yet another piece is added to the board in our favor, and yet another upon the side of the Imperium falls.
Comes on Monday, be like, hey, so I gave the party Gahak summon. A Gahak summon? Please help. As Angel proceeds to strangle him.
I'm
I've
sure this
already
was
told them I want Kahak to be in the final battle, so.
sick.
I'm sure there's a reason that we're gonna need Gog for the final battle.
Gee,
No, Drew?
gee, look at all this time that the Imperium is getting to reinforce the garrison and the fortifications at the Tear. Gee, I wonder if we'll need help.
Hey, maybe we're dealing with one Draco Lich. What if they have others?
Indeed.
Well, this is the cultist, but yeah.
Yeah, but the cultists though are on that
Oh
side.
yeah, they are of Bane, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're weird, like dragon Bane people.
I actually, for a while, was wondering if Tiamat being pissed at you was helping Bane or something.
Probably not. Even I'm sure even Tiamat knows that Bane isn't no good.
I would think so.
But yes, if you ever
Basically all the gods have all the gods that you've talked to have said, yeah, no, that guy's kind of fucked. He wants to take over the whole place.
and I'm sure
Sure.
I'm sure some of the only gods that would side with Bane would be among people like Asmodeus. But even I'm sure that
I mean,
Asmodeus is some.
Asmodeus?
No,
Or is it
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus?
You know, the god of hell.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Is it Asmodeus or Asmodeus?
I always hear it.
Asmodeus.
I always hear it say it's Asmodeus.
It's
Yeah,
Asmodeus.
usually.
Yes, usually it's Asmodeus. It's whoever says this as Asmodeus is weird.
So Tyson.
No, I've heard Asmodeus, but go ahead.
So Tyson.
I think it's also kind of an accent thing.
Probably. But yes, this will be a grand help. And if you ever need to reach us for whatever reason or another, you know where to find us for at least the winter.
Oh, don't worry. I've known about you and your adventures for a while now.
They kind of spread, and we usually tend to leave a mark on where we go.
Whether we
So
like to or not.
we did more or less break the stalemate of a grand intervention from the gods. So
Yes, I remember Bahamut talking about that in our last communion.
but I'm glad to.
He was quite happy with the outcome, actually.
Yes, we routed Moonbow single-handedly routed an army of 90,000 men by herself, with us summoning her. So I think most people opposed to Bane would be happy with the outcome, because we were very much hard pressed upon the walls at the time. We made that.
My defense,
We made
I
that play out of fear that they would actually get through. We gambled much on it, and thankfully it paid off.
We did gamble, and then we
I
did
guess you
win.
could say it changed the.
Shut the fuck up.
Change the.
I can't believe Taylor just got Violet Death.
Jeez.
Door snap. I shall perish.
Early at Dark Snap.
All right, so
Hmm.
you have been given a scale and an ancient hybrid dragon claw horn.
Thing. I'm going to put that in the bag of holding for later.
Yes, it is very large. It's gonna take a little bit of effort to get it in there, but it will fit.
Or Gore, punch it in.
Don't punch it in!
Gore cracks the claw. Gahak looks very disappointed.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Gore
Lightly.
wears it on his arm and starts swinging it around.
Quick question. You said the claw was hollow, right?
Yes, it is hollow.
Does it
Is
still?
it like a horn?
Yes.
Yes.
We just called it a
Okay.
horn,
Yeah.
Jason. We literally just
Okay,
called
I'm
it a
sorry.
horn. God, you're so
It's
daft.
it's a horn of summoning a giant ancient dragon because he wants
More.
this motherfucker dead.
More than an ancient dragon, frankly.
He wants she wants this motherfucker dead, dude. She wants him out of here. He wants a fastball special, this man.
No, we want to do that.
We want the dragon to fastball special all of us into the keep.
Yo, true?
Or we just yoink Vayne and fight him on her back.
That would be great.
That would be funny.
That'd be
On
funny.
a dragon bat, on a flying dragon.
Ems be like,
Next level.
Ems
I
be
can fly
like-
on him.
Indeed, excellent. And yeah, and yes. It's been a while since we've gotten an actual sense of where we are in the path of divinity, and I'm sure you can sense it rather easily. Since you've very much known of us.
She looks all of you up and down. Indeed. In fact, I think that your current journey may see you unlocking more of that power soon. I can
yeah.
feel your powers in the null space expanding.
You know
No.
of that place then.
Hmm.
Well,
You know
I
the
suppo-
no space?
I suppose you would if you've communed with Bahamut, and the whole multi-scales thing. So actually, that makes sense.
As more people continue to believe in you, I'm sure you have gotten the sales pitch already.
Of course, we had it an age ago at this point. Well, probably about 8-9 months ago at this point. It was during our time in the Bright Forest when we were attempting to find the Library of Alexandria that we got that whole sales pitch. And our first taste of the physical embodiment of our power within the space.
Indeed. Yes. Feeling the radiation from all of you, you are quickly ascending through the ranks of the gods.
I'm sure we
At
could get
this
quite.
point,
Go ahead.
I'd say, and she looks to each of you. Rivius, you are wholly representative of the moon, to the point where people see you as a physical manifestation of the moon itself. She looks at Ami. Your magic is powerful, if sometimes unguided.
I do not see that. I personally do not see this as a downside. Unguided magic means it is free to manifest in forms that have not been thought of before. That means
But
I'm free to
people
blaze new trails.
have begun to associate the power of the weave itself with a multi-tailed fox that wanders the cities.
Bound by no code, bound by no school, a traveler of her own path.
She looks to Elwyn. I have not seen your sojourn for a while, at least not in the flesh.
Well, let's say Sojourn. Well, yeah, I was down the.
Did you know him in life? Did you know him in life then?
Indeed, he was one of my companions alongside me when we first came through the tear.
I see.
I watched him fall at Dragon Slayer's Pass.
Just been
It
an
was
age
when
then.
it was when I made the decision to stop our needless crusade of aggression.
Aww.
Not of your own volition. Not in a crusade of your own volition. That of a tainted god.
While others felt the pain of the death and were enraged by it, fighting harder, I felt nothing but sorrow. I cannot explain why, as it was never explained to me, but every time a hunter has felled a dragon that came through the tear, I have felt it. It is as if a piece of my soul has been ripped from me every time one of them dies.
I can't say I've ever, even in the stories, I can't say I've ever heard of that. And I'm sure that any of the people that I know that are from the other worlds would agree to that either, that they haven't heard anything of such. You might be more than even you know.
It was never something that was experienced before. All of us seem to share a connection. I imagine all the others that survive also feel when another dies. The end of the Dragon Wars were a very painful time.
For
No
both
one's
sides.
betting Sojourn.
Well then, what do you see in our resident bringer of justice then?
And she looks over to Gore. A man as difficult to read as his maze, but all of your actions have led to justice. It's impressive to see a man whom most who would look at you would see you as a beast, to be one of the most just and right people in this world.
He bows his head without saying anything, just thankful for the words.
You can talk. You are among allies and among friends. Please, if you have anything to ask of such a gracious host, please do as such.
At this time, he's just appreciating the words he was given.
I just mean that in general, because you haven't said shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm just listening and enjoying.
Talk, motherfucker.
Enjoying
Talk.
the law. But I have held you here long enough. You all have a Draco Lich to stop before it destroys your entire city.
Indeed. I'm sure you have plenty of agents within. And although I don't dare ask to try and see if I can solicit some of their support, just on virtue of that is potentially acting on your board, and I do not wish to do so at this time.
Besides, none of them will understand what you're asking of them anyway.
That's a good point. they would probably fail to comprehend, and I mean, I'm sure they'd be rather zealous about it, but
Yes, probably quite zealous about helping if they found out about the resurrection.
did.
That of Bane's side, mind you.
Hmm.
They are very interested in a war once again, after all.
Indeed.
Well, if you ever need assistants who are less zealous in that direction, maybe I can introduce you to my people at the maze if you aren't already acquainted with the elders.
I accept your proposal, and if I do require your assistance, I will ensure that you are contacted. I know your faces now. We'll have no trouble meeting again.
And I can use the leader's journal as a bounce off point for teleportation. So
Or her claw.
or her claw, either works. But do know this: when the time comes, I intend to take the Undying Soul, so that Bane is denied his warlock's return of power. And out of virtue, for he is a man who has come to regret his actions throughout the ages.
Do we still have
Did I-
his journal? Or did we not take him with it?
We did
with
not.
us?
We did not take it with us. No.
Sad.
Then I wish you the best of luck in redeeming this man, even if said redemption comes with his death.
Well, if I can take his soul away, that means it will be free to return his body if we are able to fell Bane that day.
Then I bid you farewell.
Indeed.
There is work that requires attending on both our ends.
Indeed. We must go and further explore occultist basement, or potentially rest for the night, either or. Or rest for the day. Attend to other things throughout the city.
Thank you so much for the scale, though.
Thank you for your hospitality and your scale and claw.
She bows her head, and she says, "And I thank you for your intentions. I hope to see them come to fruition."
I hope to see them come to fruition as well.
And she will let you all leave, and we will end today's session there, simply because we won't really have enough time to do anything else.
We got like 50 minutes. We got like
He
15
has to
minutes.
shut down his
Power's
computer.
going out.
That's
Well,
why
So
we started.
I gotta prepare for that.
Well, okay, well, okay, let's just take a vote real quick. Do we want to continue exploring the dungeon, or do we want to stop for this day and rest and go attend to other things?
I have to
Can we
put
stop
spells
and
into
rest
my.
so we can get this stupid magic debuff, wild magic debuff off of it?
I mean, honestly,
True?
in most cases, it just hasn't been as much of a hindrance as we potentially thought it been.
Oh, they had benefits.
Yeah, Gore is
Well,
just
for Gore, it did.
physically benefits, so it actually might benefit him to stay under the effects of it. Which is silly, but sure.
Let me just snort some crystals real quick.
Yeah, I know, basically.
I would like to
Space
put.
cookie.
I would like to put spells into my ring, but I need the long rest to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm out of first and second level spell slots, which I know doesn't matter that much. But
I'm out my 6th, a 3rd, 4th, two firsts, and two seconds and a first.
I want to see if the powers explode. Listen, we leave for one day and Sybil dies. Okay,
Well,
I don't
okay.
want.
Well, okay. Tap the laurels. Okay, we're back in the castle. Here's the Emps, is the castle still there?
Everything is gone. The Draco is just destroyed. No.
Oh my god.
Niccolo.
The Draco Lich is a lot larger than we thought. It swallowed the palace, and you're inside the palace, inside the Draco Lich.
Congratulations, you're now inside a dungeon inside of a dragon.
Alright, sick. Alright, I multi-disintegrate the Draco Lich's heart.
Draco Liches are inherently magical.
And? I'm doing damage to a creature. And I'm hitting its heart.
Anyways, where is Terrace?
Tareth is sitting at his desk, busy writing down orders for the all the arrangements and requirements that are needed to ensure that everything continues to run with a good chunk of the nobility having just died.
Keck.
W.
Anyway, we're back. Hello, Terrace, we're back.
Welcome. I was actually just about to message you guys.
What do you got for us?
A bit of bad news, unfortunately.
Okay, and?
is it worse than the news we had?
Are any more people dead? Getting attacked?
Yeah, it's
Like, what?
There is one more person dead.
Who are they?
Good. That's great. That's fun.
The cleric that was coming to assist us has been found in a similar situation.
Alright, get him in the city. Alright, get him in the city.
String of halfling
We've
curses.
already had another cleric look them over for the purposes of preserving their body, and according to them, they no longer have a soul.
More
Cool.
halfling curses.
Cool. Rivius, tomorrow, divine intervention that shit. Or try. I'm so sick of this shit.
The last few times I've tried, I don't.
Try it
goddesses
anyways.
Okay.
This isn't a question.
Okay. If they want to intervene, they can intervene. But I'm just saying.
Also,
Alright,
how the fuck?
and-
Okay, how did he
Okay, go
die?
ahead.
How did he die? Do we know?
From what we found, he put up quite the fight.
I would
We
hope
found
so.
We found 3 dead cultists, and
Out of him.
the search that we've done, the preliminary search that we have done has found that he may have severely injured 2 more.
Very
Proud of
nice.
him.
Also,
But
but
he
unfortunately,
was-
understandable.
He was
just because-
overwhelmed, and he was strung up on a nearby signpost in a similar situation.
I should have fucking told him. I should have just fucking teleported him over. But no, I'm gonna make my movement. I hate people. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'll try and help you get Celine or Moonbow to actually fucking do something tomorrow. It worked the last time. There's no reason it shouldn't work this time. And if not, I'll go up there and slap them myself. Any other bad news?
As of right now, no. The
Good.
clerics have been doing a lot of work to preserve the bodies. So at least we are not on too strict of a time schedule to resurrect everyone.
Good. At least that's going to us first. Well, we have the dragon scale, and we have a horn from an ancient black/red dragon with us. So, for use when we go to siege the garrison, the fortress at the Tear. So,
It was very nice.
yeah, she was.
You mention dragon scale and claw, and you see Tareth just gloss over, just done
What?
She gave it to us. She gave them both to
talked-
us. Don't
we
worry,
talked to
we're
a
not that.
dragon.
We've talked to multiple dragons in the last couple days, actually. We talked to a green, and an ancient green yesterday, and a young green, and a young black slash green slash whatever, and we talked to a relativistically super ancient, as I'll just call it, black and red today.
You might need to start wrapping it up. Just saying.
I know. I'm about to... Hey, you wanna know anything else we've been doing?
I think that's enough for me to process right now.
Cool.
You know, when he goes back to Elerian, he's going to ask the king for multiple raises.
Which he deserves.
And I will deserve them.
Yeah, you want to raise? I'll throw you 5K right now. How about that?
How about instead of talking about money right now, we get everything else sorted first.
Yeah, let's do that. And then I guess we should end there.
Now. And yes, we will end there. We will continue this next week. And while I leave, I will leave you with this. Congratulations. Welcome to level 50.
Nice.
Oh, give me!
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey. That's dummy play. Well, it's dummy playing time.
And I need to go to the bathroom.
Time to
You
bully all the
have to turn
balance in
off
the
your-
video game now.
Yep.